Welcome back to Fast RC, buddy. My name is Ryan. This week's episode of RC Weekly, we have updates from Proline, Protek, Castle, and JConcepts. Plus, we're going to cover the hottest sales in RC. So stick around. I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Alright, so welcome back. And so this week is going to be a pretty slow news week. Coming out of 4th of July holiday, there really isn't too much to talk about, but I scoured the internet and I was able to dig up some things to bring to your guys' attention. So first of all, we're going to start off with Castle Creations. So on 4th of July on Facebook, they put a post out saying, basically happy 4th of July, this and that. But one thing caught my attention. They had a picture on there that said 100% red, white, and vroom. And in the picture, it shows 3 different colors of motors, Castle motors in particular, red, white, and blue. And it made me wonder, like, is there any chance that they might actually make another motor, or they're different motors with different colors, such as red, white, and blue? We all know Castle motors usually come in that anodized green color, which is awesome. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. And then they have the slate motors for crawlers, which is kind of like a gunmetal gray type color. But I thought it was really cool that they at least show these red, white, and blue type motors. And so it made me think, like, I wonder if it's just like a tease of some sort. Is there potential that they might actually release some different colors? Because I'll be the first to admit, sometimes from like an aesthetic standpoint, when I'm doing like a new build or something, I do look at the color of the motor and to see if I can get it all to like match with the theme of the car. And sometimes if you're doing like a black, silver, and blue theme, maybe a bright green Castle motor doesn't quite fit into the color scheme. So if they do have some new options down the road, I think that would be pretty cool, at least to have the choice of picking a different color motor instead of just green. So that's it for that update. It's just a little bit of speculation. Not sure if it's actually true or not. It could just be a photoshopped image for all I know. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments, and we'll go ahead and get to the next update. All right, next update's from Protek RC, and they are releasing a Spencer Rivken edition battery, which is a special edition. And one really unique thing about the battery, and the whole reason why I'm sharing it, is it has a special compartment where you can add weights, so you can change the weight distribution of your vehicle. I thought that was really cool. Obviously, this is a racing battery, but just the fact that you have that ability to add weights and to change your vehicle weight distribution, I thought was pretty neat. So that's it for that update. Let's go ahead and get to the next couple updates. All right, next update for Proline. They just released a new whole shot tire 3.0 for your Typhon Grom. So if you're looking to pick up some new wheels and tires, you now have the new whole shot 3.0s available to you. All right, and last update from JConcepts, they have 4 new B-Lock wheels for your 1.9 crawlers. And the cool thing about these are actually 2-inch wheels instead of the 1.9. And doing some investigation and watch some videos on YouTube, specifically Exocage RC does a really good breakdown on these wheels. Being a 2-inch wheel, you can still fit or stretch your 1.9-inch tires over them, but the clearance on the back end, they have much more clearance, to the tune of, I think, around like 5 millimeters. So if you're trying to fit some special like portal axles in there, where you might have had clearance issues before with other wheels, these things are like nearly 50 millimeters of clearance on the inside of the dish of the wheel. So good chance that you might end up not having to trim your portals. So good to see there. Like I said, good breakdown from Exocage RC if you want to check it out. But yeah, 4 new wheels from JConcepts. So that's all I got for updates. Let's go ahead and get the sale. All right, let's save some cash. So not many sales now that we're past the 4th of July, but Traxxas still has some sales going on. So let's go ahead and dive into those. So any of these sales that I'm going to talk about with Traxxas, you can find them at Traxxas.com or A-Main Hobbies, wherever you're choosing. So first up, Traxxas Funko Car, which is normally $129, $1,299, is on sale for 10% off at $1,169.96. And then we got the Traxxas XRT 8S on sale for $899.96, 10% off. Also got the Maxx/6S, $629.96, 10% off. Got the 6x6 Ultimate RC Hauler for $629.96. And then we got the Traxxas TRX4 Defenders on sale this week, $50 off at $449.96. We have the Ford Broncos on sale, so a bunch of TRX4s, $50 off. And then a couple other ones here. We have the Protek 3.0 BL2S, which is on sale for $341.96. We talked about that one last week. We got all the drift cars that are on sale, the Mustang drift cars, $296.96. And there's one last here that is not a part of this sale that I'm going to talk about. The UDR. We know that the UDR came out with some new colors a few weeks ago. But if you're still looking to pick up a UDR with the old color scheme, specifically the white and orange Fox body, or not Fox body, but Fox edition, is on clearance right now to A-Main Hobbies for $707.99, so almost 6% off. That's clearance though, so pretty sure they discontinued that colorway. So if you're looking to get one of the older ones, you can pick that up. It's on clearance. And the cool thing, the reason why I'm bringing it up is I actually checked that price yesterday, and I think it was like $7.14, then it dropped $7 today. So it looks like it really is on clearance, and the price is starting to dip down. I would imagine it goes below 700, it'll probably get sold. So that's all I got for that Traxxas sale. Of course, every week I talk about the BL2S sale. If you're looking to get a BL2S model from Traxxas, you can get a free battery and charger with that model. So I talk about that every week. But yeah, if you're getting BL2S, make sure you get that free battery and charger. Don't leave without it. And so that's it for Traxxas. Let's go ahead and get to the next sale. All right, last sales update I'll give here is just from Horizon Hobbies. They still have the buy big sale, or they bought big, you save big sale, I think. If you're looking to get a battery and charger from Horizon Hobbies, specifically something Spectrum for your Arma or Losi vehicles, good time to do that. You can get a 2S battery and charger combo for $49.99. And then they got the 3S combo for $59.99, so a little bit more. But overall pretty good. Like, that's not bad, especially if you don't have a good charger. That's like the perfect time to get a charger and a pretty decent battery, especially a 5,000 milliamp. So that's all I got for sales. Let's go ahead and get the scratch and dent. All right, welcome to my favorite section, scratch and dent. So this week we're gonna go ahead and take out the list of scratch and dents. You can find these all at amainhobbies.com. I'll have those linked down in the description if you want to check them out. But first up, we got the DR10 from Team Associated. This is a drag race kit on sale for $411.99. Still pretty high in price, but that's 20% off. If you want to check that out. I actually think that thing is discontinued, and by the time it's all said and done, I think for the scratch and dent list, this vehicle will probably be the new reigning champ over the Red Cat monster truck that was on the list for I think like almost 8 weeks. I think the DR10 is going to beat it. We'll take a look at the dashboard and we'll keep account of that. Next up, we got the Red Cat Custom Haulers. It's also been on the list for quite a few weeks at $411.23, which is just under 18% off. Next up, we got the Axial SCX24 Jeep Gladiator. It's been on the list for about 4 weeks. $118.99, about 12% off. And then we got the Team Associated RC10 40th edition. This is a graphite edition buggy, $426.99, just about 7% off. Then we got Traxxas Protek 3.0 for $353.99, which is just under 7% off. Like I said last week, you can actually get a new BL2S, or not BL2S, but Protek 3.0 cheaper than this. So not a good time to buy this scratch and dent in particular. And then we got the Kyosho Turbo Optima Mid Special. Looks like a buggy, which is on sale for $439.99, 4% off. And then we got an Element Enduro Senduro Trail Truck, which is on sale for $349.99, 2.5% off. And so that does it for scratch and dent. Hope you guys got something out of this episode. Sorry, this one is a little bit light. There's not a whole bunch of updates right after the holiday, but we'll see what happens next week. So if you got something out, if you could, go ahead and like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.